they're expanding coverage of women's college hoops based on this tournament this year, so it's going to be more accessible. College hoops news, Caitlin Clark and the Iowa Hawkeyes did what everyone else did all season long. They lost to South Carolina. In the women's national championship game, 87-75, Caitlin Clark, very sad. Last time she's going to be wearing that delightful yellow, black, white jersey thing that Iowa wears.
Last time I'm going to put on an Iowa jersey, so I think just reflecting back and soaking in everything that I was able to do, because anybody other than me and Coach Bluter never thought this was possible.
After watching the game on Friday, and Fred, I'm guessing you watched neither one?
No, I did not.
Okay. Did you watch Friday night, John?
I watched part. I didn't see the whole thing, but
Yeah,
yes.
you better everybody was locked in. John's
I was
got a lot of free time.
yesterday. It was on in the house yesterday.
Yeah. Sunday afternoon, John's home.
Yes. The Friday night game, Caitlin Clark ended up having a decent second half, and that's how they ended up winning that game, by coming out of halftime and having a good third quarter. But, man, was she off in that first half, and all the hype. You could kind of see, like, the pressure starting to find its
talking about
cracks.
Friday night?
Friday night, yeah. And then last night, I mean, what do? You go up against a team that's taller, bigger, faster, better. They did what they did to every single team all season long, apparently. First South Carolina game I've watched this year, but, oh, yeah, I can see why they beat everybody.
The analysis of it was that the woman that was guarding Caitlin Clark knew that she liked to go left and shoot right.
I see.
And I guess no one else had been able to break that down until the
No one
national
else had
championship
figured that out
game.
after all these games and all those points?
Apparently not.
Huh.
But you will see Caitlin Clark, I have no doubt, in the three-point contest at the All-Star game, the men's All-Star game, and that will be the next time you see Caitlin Clark. So congratulations.
Wait a minute. The WNBA draft is going to get televised. No one's going to watch that?
No.
Oh.
No. As much as everyone's patting themselves on the back.
She's going to the Indiana Fever a week from tonight, Fred.
Yeah.
Fred, they're expanding coverage of women's college hoops based on this tournament this year, so it's going to be more accessible. Don't you think you'll be watching next year?
No, and neither will you. And you can talk about anyone else who's coming up, but it will not be like this again. So it is. And everyone who's telling you that it will be is either being disingenuous or like riding a wave of like Sylvester the Cat going to a pie on a windowsill. Like they're just riding a false wave of hope.
And listen, to anybody who watched it, enjoyed it, good. That's what you're supposed to do. It's entertainment. But don't fool yourself into thinking that you're so into this thing now just because you were wrapped up in the Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese thing. Like, no, it was a nice blip. It was fun to watch for a few minutes. But now that's over.
Okay, I'll give you an example. Did you watch Michael Phelps swim?
Yeah, sure.
Who's swimming in the Olympics this year?
No idea.
Okay, very good. There's my exercise for the day.
I think that Travis something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Probably a Trevor.
That's
I'm
what
guessing
you.
there's a
Chad. It's always a Chad.
Chad.
It's always a Chad.
Did you watch Carl Lewis in one of his Olympics?
Oh,
in the
did
long
I?
jump?
Did
Oh,
I?
yeah. Oh, of course.
Who's in the long jump this year for the United States? Yeah, very good.
No idea.
Brian.
People are like, oh, there's this girl at USC who's really good. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not going to, it doesn't, no one cares. It was wonderful. Enjoy it. Maybe more girls will play basketball, which I suppose is all right. But my daughter plays it. But let's be honest, this is not going to translate into this happening again anytime soon. It might in our lifetime, but not anytime soon. Yeah, Ryan Lochte. All right. What's coming up?